This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Trojans will kick this away to start us off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Run it here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose yardage there. Defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. It's a ball of the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. It's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
And the Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Trying to find room. It's Martin. Breaks an open space. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The Nittany Lions trying to cash in here in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Jordan. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To the air, it's Mayava. Makes the catch. It's Fowler. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And the Trojans will line up to boot it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. Not the way he wanted to kick it. This will be down on the opponent's end near midfield. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Again makes it second and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The receiver grabs it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Johnson. Quick throw to the left. pulls it in. It's Reynolds. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Now they're running on the toss. Running through the tackle. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
And the Nittany Lions are in the red zone. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He shreds the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. It's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
A gamble. Offense on the field going for it on 4th down. To the air. It's Johnson. It's caught. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's an out route, the catch made. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him in the scoring position.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Important second down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows them to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's a short completion at the big tight end. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Trojans are on the move here. Trying to find some room. It's Jordan. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking downfield. It's Mayava. That's reeled in. It's Fowler. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Locates the tight end, is complete. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
The shotgun handoff here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
The offense gets set for the 10th play on this drive. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
The defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. It's Mayava. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And the Trojans will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Crosses all the way back for a score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On the ground, it's Glover. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
That game makes it second and medium. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Receiver makes the catch. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
The Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away. Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Here's the second down play. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. The sure hands. It's Jordan. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Jordan. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He finds his tight end for the catch. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football. And here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, USC. Great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Johnson. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And now the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He's running out of time here. Looking right. This one caught. And that's good for a first down near the 40. This will likely be the last play of the half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Back to pass. It's Mayava. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This time, a completion. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They got him down out near the 40.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Caught in the backfield. It's Fowler. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Trojans churn out another first down. It's a shotgun run call. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. Quick throw over the middle. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quick throw caught on the left side. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They couldn't stop him there. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Defense is coming after him. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
So, second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Johnson. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
This offense would really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Martin. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Pass is caught.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Can he get there on the ground? Defense stuffs it right there. No gain. 4th down coming up.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. To throw, it's Johnson. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. The ball is caught. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to scramble. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's fourth down in inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Hands off to the fullback. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Scanning the field. It's Mayava. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. And the game just good enough for a first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Ball handed off. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Grinding away on the ground. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the out route. Brought down with the completion, moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Still no answer for this offense.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Hey, there's the execution. It's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Play action here on first down. Looking for a late deep throw. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And Nittany Lions with first and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through.
USA 35, Penn State 21.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The offense needs 10 yards on this fourth down to keep the drive going. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for the wide out. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, USC.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Moves out of the pocket. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Looks like the quarterback will just take the knee here.